we're here at Mirada High School with assistant coach Armando Rivas, who's also the offensive coordinator, I believe. Coach Machete is still out sick, so it must be tough with him not being here.
Yeah, it's been quite an adjustment. It was a surprise when we heard that he got sick, but we've been trying to manage as best we could. But we really miss Coach, and without him, it's a struggle. But we're trying to pull each other together, and do better, and carry on until he gets back.
Now, what are your thoughts about this team? As we kind of here in fall camp and as you get ready for the season.
Well, we're really young this year, but the kids have been working hard all summer in the weight room and on the field. So we're getting prepared for that big day on Wednesday. We come out with pads and get to work. And so with that off-season training and all that work the kids put in, we should be okay.
Now, is there a lot of extra motivation this year? Because a lot of people saw that you graduated a lot, and don't know a lot about you guys, and probably not giving you some of the respect that because it's a young group. They think that you might drop down. Is there that motivation for these kids to prove them wrong?
Well, definitely. Last year we graduated 32 seniors, so we got 3 guys coming back pretty much that had some varsity time last year. So there's 18 open spots right now available. So it's been a big battle, a lot of competition. And since we're so young, it's been fun as a coaching staff, reteaching everything. Last year, most of the guys were 3-year starters and 3-year seniors, so they knew a lot of the stuff. And this year, it's been like a brand new season, brand new team. And it's been really interesting and a lot of fun as coaches just to implement a lot of stuff. And, we want to be the underdog every week, and we want to be the team that no one knows what to expect. And that's what we're going to thrive on every week, just build on that momentum and get better.
Now, who are some of the guys to look out for this year, you think?
This year we have our tailback, Andy Gramajo, who played receiver for us last year. He's a senior, and he's a 3-year varsity guy who will come back and play tailback for us. And he'll carry most of the load on offense, along with Ruben Ponce de Leon, who's moving over from defense. He played safety for us last year, and this year he'll play receiver for us and give us that outside threat and outside. And then we got some young kids out there that are battling for spots. And like I said before, that right now there's no starters, and everyone's battling for some playing time.
Now, talk a little about Andy's move. That seems like a big move, I guess, from the mental aspect of because the responsibility, obviously, for each position from receiver to tailback is completely different.
Yeah, well, Andy actually is a tailback in waiting because he played receiver for us last year because we had a senior, Max Gama, who's now at Washington State, and that was his spot. So Andy served the backup role last year, but we needed to get him on the field because he's such a tremendous athlete. So we moved him to receiver last year as a junior, but he's more comfortable as a tailback, and he's a true tailback. And this year he's going to give us that burst with speed and power, and we're looking forward to getting him the ball as much as we can.
What is it that about him that you like, both as a player and I guess as a leader?
Well, he's been playing football, his whole life so far. And he's smart. He knows our offense. He can play various positions because he played running back before and receiver. He can even go in the Wildcat if we ever decide to do something like that. He's smart, and he's like a coach on the field. And he's just a great athlete, fastest guy on our team, the best hands on our team, and he's going to be that guy that we're going to depend on this year to carry the load.
Now, there's also inexperience at the quarterback, obviously a key spot on any football team. Have you decided on any one guy yet, or it's going to be decided in the next few weeks?
No, yeah, we have our starter. His name is James Myers, and he's coming up from the JV level. And he got a couple snaps last year on the varsity level, and he's worked hard. He really had a great off season. He's been working closely with Coach Machete and Coach Myers to get on the field. And we're only going to be as strong as our quarterback. And right now we're confident in him, and he's getting better every day. And we're really proud of his progression. And then we have a couple guys that are battling for the number 2 spot. And but he right now he's put himself ahead of the other 2 guys, and he'll be our guy.
And finally, just talk about the schedule. Obviously, there's some big time foes on it. You open up with St. Paul, Bishop Mott's on the schedule, so looks like you're going to be really ready for league after playing those
Yeah,
two.
one thing about Coach Machete is he wants to play a good preseason, get us ready for league, and we open up with crosstown rivals, St. Paul and La Habra, and those are two big-time programs, a lot of history there, and we're trying to go into St. Paul, which is going to be a tough battle, and but we can do it. We pull together, we can do it. And La Habra, we got them at home this year, and we're trying to get up to score with them because they've had our number the last couple of years. So we're gonna have try to get that one, and then we got a big challenge out in La Puente when we go out to play the Lancers. It's a big time program, and it's going to be a great experience for our boys, and that's why we wanted to do that. Coach Machete wanted our boys to get that experience of going out there and playing against a great D1 program like Bishop Beaumont. And then we finish up with Lucerna, which is another power in our area right here that we've been battling with. They beat us last year. They came from behind to beat us and left a bad taste in our mouth. So we want to even up the score with Lucerna, and then we'll be headed into league, and our league should be much improved. And so hopefully we'll have some battles before league, and then we'll go into the league with some momentum.
Okay, Coach, thanks a lot.